Hello everybody, happy Thursday to you all. It's JPO here with the Purple Posy. Welcome to Dixie Belle's page. Happy Thursday. As you jump on, you guys let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know. As I mentioned, I'm JPO with the Purple Posy. I'm the owner and artist. I'm also a content creator for Dixie Belle, and I'm also a coach and a mentor for my membership group, Painting Over Borders. So welcome. Tonight we're going to be working with Dixie Belle's Patina line. If you guys have not played around with the Patina line that Dixie Belle offers, it's amazing. I highly encourage you to do so. I've had so much fun using it here lately, and I've used it before. I've got giant wooden letters in my dining room that say eat. And I've got like a fork and a spoon. It's like huge, and I've got it like rusted out, and they're like greens and blues, and it's so pretty, and they're so easy to use. And I'm going to show you all the steps, how to properly use them, and we're going to go over that tonight. So hey from Missouri, hey Janet, hello from New Orleans in the house. Hello Mary, my friend. So again, welcome. So this is just a basic metal shop door. I mean, it's just a plain Jane, like white metal shop door. The first thing I did, obviously, is I cleaned it really well because I'm in a shop. And if it's loud and you hear like a buzzing, I'm sorry, it's the air conditioner in here. It's about, I don't know, 140 degrees here in West Texas, and I had to turn that sucker on at 7 o'clock in the morning to get it to be at least 86 degrees in here today, so it's hot. But I cleaned it really well with white lightning, and then I rinsed it really well with water, wiped it down, and then I used something on here. Since it is a metal door, you're going to want to use something called Prime Start. So that's the orange color that you see here. Hello from Michigan. That's the orange that you see here. This will protect the metal from being corroded when you use the patina line, because the patina paint has like an actual like metal particles in there, and when you spray the patina activator on there, it's like it has like a chemical type reaction, and it will eat through, like it will corrode the metal. It will do so. So if you're going to use the patina line on metal, it's very, very important that you apply the Prime Start. Now, if you're using it on wood, which I've done, you don't need to use the Prime Start. You can go straight in. You can use the patina line. I've done it, like I've painted it like a color, and then gone in with the metal paints and then the sprays. There's all different kinds of ways you can use the patina line, but for sure when you're using it on metal, start with the Prime Start. Hello. Thanks guys for joining and saying hey as you join. I'd love to know where everybody's joining from. So that is step one. I'm going to take my ring off real quick. I forgot, because you need to wear gloves. Okay, you need to wear gloves, and I will say that the spray has a little bit of a stink, like a vinegary type of smell. I'm not very sensitive to smells, but for me, the spray is a little bit, it's got a smell. You've never seen the Prime Start? This is what it looks like. It's a very bright, like, orange. It's a bright orange. Hey guys. Hey Linda. So what I'm going to do tonight, the plan for this door is I'm going to start up at the top, and I'm just going to do rust. I'm going to do a rust color. And in order to get rust, you're going to want to use iron, which is over there. I forgot to grab. It's just the iron paint, and the green patina spray. The iron and the green gives you rust. Okay? I, however, ran out of iron. I started it up there, and then I ran out of iron. So I was going to show you guys that, and then I was like, whoop, can't do that. So I decided to come down to the bottom. Now, Dixie Belle has the iron, they've got copper, and they've got bronze as the metal, the paint. And then the activators, they've got, where'd they go? They've got the patina spray in blue and the patina spray in green. Each will give you a different look depending on what paint you use. So it's really fun just to play. Throw the paint on there, and then the spray, and a different spray, and a different paint, and you get all different colors. It's so fun. It's so fun, guys. You got to try it. It's really, really fun. Okay, so some of the things I'm going to be using, I'm just going to use a chip brush. This is a premium chip brush that Dixie Belle offers. It's just a plain old chip brush. Just gloves. Just gloves. If you're going to use the patina line, you need to be in a well-ventilated area. I don't have a mask. I mean, I have a mask, but I didn't bring a mask. I'm in a big old shop, and I've got a fan and an air conditioner, so I'm good. I do recommend using gloves. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those on real quick like. How's everybody's week going? Huh? Y'all having a good week? Is Brandy on? Hey, Brandy. Maybe. Something's wrong with this glove. There we go. All right. All right, we're in business. Yeah, so it's about 140 degrees here. Not cool. Is it hot in your area? Cold? Snowing? You never know. We'll have snow tomorrow. It's West Texas. You don't ever know what you're going to get. Okay. So it's very important when you're going to apply the patina paint, it does say on here, shake well. Because what happens is as your paint sits on the shelf, it does have actual metal, like little metal particles in there, and they will settle to the bottom. So you've got to shake them very, very well. Rain, rain, and more rain. Send it here. We need it bad. So shake, 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 shake. So I'm shaking it up, shaking it up. We're just gonna play. We're just gonna play. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get these ready. So this is the patina spray in blue and the patina spray in green. When you order these, it will automatically come with the little sprayer thingamajigs things. These also, you gotta shake well. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake everything up. I didn't know you were gonna get like a shake party, right? Go ahead and shake these up. Get them ready to go. Also, I'll tell you about cleanup when we're done here too, because cleanup is very, very important. Nice warm day here. Yeah, is it 140 degrees like it is here? Because this is crazy. Patina line is beautiful. It really is. You guys got to try it. I did post a link there for you guys if you want to try the patina line, which I encourage you to do. They're so fun. You can go to that link. You can find your local retailer, or if you don't have one near you, you can have it shipped to your door. No, I'm not doing Brandy's spot. Brandy's on after me. She's on after me. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I've got my sprays ready. Shake this up real well. And what you're gonna wanna do, we've got our prime start. You're gonna wanna apply your paint, let it dry, and then you're gonna wanna apply it again, and then while the paint is wet, then you're gonna spray, because you can't activate, this won't activate with the paint unless the paint is wet. So that's what we're gonna do. I've got my heat gun ready to go. It doesn't take long. It's so hot here, and I've got a lot of airflow, so it should not take long to do. So we're gonna throw some of this, what am I using, copper? I already forgot, yeah, copper. I'm gonna throw some of this copper on. Can you guys see? Can you guys see? Can't tell. Rainy Ireland. Whoa! Ireland, it's got to be late over there. We're just going to play with the bottom of this door until I can get some more iron paint, because I want it to be rusty and then come down and just start changing colors. Like, I don't know, that's my vision. And then I'll probably come in with some gilding waxes, you know, some blacks and the hammered copper, and play with that as well, like around the doorknob. And I did that. I recently did my studio door, and I rusted out my doorknob, and then I added some hammered copper to it to make it look like it was like rusting down and like drippy, and it looked really, really, really cool. Really cool. The hammered copper over the rust is a really cool combination. So try that as well. So I'm just applying. And you don't really want to, you don't really want to rinse like your, these metallic paints, not metallic paints, patina paints. I wouldn't recommend rinsing them off in your sink. That's why I would use like a chip brush. You don't even have to use like the premium. You can use the just regular chip brushes. Unless you can get them in a jar of water, which I have right next to me. I'm just going to throw it in there and rinse it really, 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 really well. And then I'll wash it with a scrubby when I get into the house, when I'm done. Try to get over here real quick, because you don't want that metal to corrode your pipes if you've got metal pipes. Does that make sense? So you got to be really careful when you're cleaning your brushes. I would really just throw them away. Just use like the cheap chip brushes, or even the premium, whichever you prefer. But all right, we're just getting a coat on here real quick. It'll look a little sparse, and that's okay. I will also tell you that the rust, so the iron and the green makes rust. It takes longer to turn and make a rust color than the other ones do, I have noticed. Usually if I do it, I don't know, like mid-afternoon or something, and if I leave it overnight and come back and look the next day, about 24 hours is about what it takes. It takes a little bit longer to turn. Okay, I'm gonna throw this in water right now because I have more with me. And I'm gonna grab my heat gun, and we're gonna dry this real quick so we can put our second coat on. It's been going good. It's been going really good. Really good. I've had a lot of cool things happen this week. Super excited. I'll make some announcements to my group first, and then on my big page, I'll make some announcements. But really exciting things going on for me. So I've had a pretty good week. Really good. Probably the best week of my life, actually. So, thanks for asking. Erin, I thought you were going to make other plans. Erin likes to tease me. I had training in the group, or in my membership group today. And I told them, I was like, if y'all don't have any plans, y'all come watch me tonight on the Dixie Belle page. And he said, so basically I need to make plans for 7 o'clock. He's a truth. It is exciting, Mary. It is exciting. I can't wait to tell everybody. But I'm gonna tell my group first. They're my special people. So I will say I was a little intimidated by the patina line when I first got it. And I think a lot of people are. But I think after the first time you use it, you'll realize it's pretty simple to use. And it's really fun. And it adds a little bit of special, you know, like, ooh, to your piece. And you can do layers and layers and layers of the patina on here. So if I get this done and there's a spot I don't like, I can just take a little sponge and, like, you know, dab a special color on there and then squirt it with the spray and get more rust in an area or whatever you want to do. You can layer it as much as you want. You can sand it. You can distress it. You can do all the things with the patina line. I don't know if that's dry. I gotta take this off, which is gonna be difficult because I'm hot. I don't know if that's dry. I'm gonna say it's dry. Surely it's dry. Because I don't know if I mentioned it's like 140 degrees. 2:15 in the morning, group. What are you doing up? Holy cow. All right, so I'm gonna grab a fresh brush. That's insane, 2:15 in the morning. The only reason I'd be up at 2:15 in the morning is if I had a baby and I had to feed it. My squirt bottle for the iron patina gets clogged. Is there something I can do to avoid that? Yes, yeah. So I was gonna say at the end, but I'll go ahead and tell you now in case you need to jump off. So when I'm done with these, what I'll do, so like I've got this jar, with this brush just sitting in it. What I'll do is I'll take these little things off and I'll fill this with water and a tad, just like a sprinkle of white lightning and hot water, and I'll take this thing and I'll set it in there and I'll squirt until I get all of the spray out. So you just got to clean them really, really, really good after each use. You can't let it sit. So like as soon as I'm done with this live, I'm going to go inside and I'm going to clean these things out with hot water and just a sprinkle of white lightning kind of mixed up and clean them out really, really good and just let them dry. You can't let them sit. You got to clean them. That's how I clean them. There may be another way, but that's how I do it. All right, so let's get another coat on here and let's have some fun. I'm gonna go ahead and shake this. Go ahead and shake this and have it ready. Because we're probably, spray it. We're probably gonna work in sections. That was a bad idea. Came flying back at me. You're very welcome. Okay. Alrighty. So we're gonna work fast so this paint doesn't dry out. We're gonna work fast. You can see it's a little bit more, it's not as sparse with the second coat. Now when I come back in to do this other part, I'll take like a, what's it called? Oh my gosh, what's it called? Like a cardboard box, and just like, you know, protect it and spray up here as I'm doing my little sections. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spray. So I'm gonna take the green, and I'm just gonna just gonna do some squirts. Where's my, no, that was the blue, sorry. I'm gonna take my green. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna let it do its thing. And I was probably too close. I can see little, I was probably too close. But it's okay, it's okay. You'll get the general idea. Let's move on. I was afraid the paint was gonna dry. Fan is going pretty strong back there. And you can heat gun the patina to get it to dry a little bit faster. I've noticed when you do that, it does give it a little bit of a different look. So if I were to let it dry naturally, it would have a different look than when if I dried it with a heat gun, which I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go ahead and dry it with a heat gun. It doesn't look bad, it just looks different. I have noticed. But you can see it's starting to turn already over there. So after I do this layer, it's completely dry, like tomorrow, say. All right, I'm gonna throw this in water. Put my lid on here real quick. This is the blue. Whoa. Should be wearing a mask. That's the green. Whoops. So if I come in here tomorrow and I don't quite look like the way a certain portion of it looks, I can take, you can apply your paint, you can take like a cleaning sponge, cut it in little chunks, and you can dab the paint on there, spray it. You can use the chip brush. Now this has a lot of texture to it, this door. This has a lot of texture to it. That's why I just painted it on. You can take your chip brush and you can dab the paint on to give it lots of texture. That's one way to do it. You don't need both. You don't need both. So if you just used, let's just say you just used the green, it's going to give you, well, you can just see that one color there. So you can see where my green, it has that like circle. I got too close. That's the color it's going to pretty much give you. The blue there is going to give you that color. You don't have to use both. Let me try to, I don't know if that's still wet or not. On my other ones that I've done, whoa, I'm sitting in paint. I've done just like the copper or the bronze, and then, you know, and then just the green. Then I've gone in with the copper or the bronze, and then done the blue. And then I've gone in with the iron and done the green, and then the iron, and then the blue, and just done like layers. Does that make sense? And when I've done that, I've done this stippling. Is it stippling? This, you know? So I can see, so like I said, tomorrow when I come in here, I can look at this and say, well, that needs something right there. So let me get some of the copper and just do that, and then I'll spray it. And then if you don't like the drips, because sometimes it'll drip, you just take a little shop towel and just, you know, dab it up. You can just dab it up so it doesn't drip on you. This part is dripping right here. I don't know if you can see that. I like it. It's not too much of a drip. It's dripping, but I like it. I'm gonna embrace it. I like it. It just depends on your style and what you're looking for. But like I said, it's got copper, bronze, and iron as your base coats, and then the green and the blue. And each of them will react differently to the green and the blue sprays. You just gotta play with it. See what you like. Also, yes, this reacts fast. It reacts very, very fast. And tomorrow it will look even more different. The rust does take a little bit longer. It does take longer, I will say. But again, the rust is iron and green. I do know that for sure. I can't ever remember what the other colors make. I don't know why. I always have a hard time remembering. You're welcome. So tomorrow this will look a little bit different, and then like I said, I can come out here and say, okay, well I need a little bit more, green here, or I want some rust here. I can add some paint over it if I want to. I can just, I have a faux distressing technique that I've created on my own a couple years back that I may not have created it, but I think I created it. I've never seen it done before, but I could faux distress it. I can come out here and put some gilding waxes on it. I can do all the things. You can do whatever you want with it. Super simple. Okay? I hope that answered some questions for you. I hope you learned a little bit. I know it's super quick and easy and fast live. It's 20 minutes or something. But if y'all have any questions, y'all feel free to tag me, and I'll come back in here and answer them for you. And y'all be sure and follow me. I tagged my business up there in the title. I'm at the Purple Posy. I'm on all the social medias. You can find me there. And again, there's a link there for you guys if you want to find your local retailer to order these products. Any of the Dixie Belle products, they're all amazing. They're all amazing. And if you don't have a local retailer, you can always have them shipped straight to your door in your pajamas. Which is my favorite. That's it. Okay, guys. I will see you guys hopefully in another couple weeks. I try to get on here about every 2 weeks. Until then, I'll see y'all later. Bye.